Oh, it's gonna be over there.
Why did you think that?
I don't know.
You tell me you're scared. You tell me you're weak. But I know you're stronger than what you think.
Yeah, so today we're gonna try to decide if she remains on antibiotics even after the 1 year mark past her last surgery.
I'm hoping they've already got a recommendation. That palliative care and infectious disease have talked and they have a recommendation. Because I want to know what they think.
Yep.
I don't even want to try to decide.
Yep. So that's why we're here.
We'll see what they say.
Yep. What do you think, Raelynn?
I think I want to go for a walk outside with my tent.
Yeah.
Don't ya? You want to go for a walk outside with your tent?
I think she does.
It's nice out today. Yeah, you won't get to your rain on it because it's nice out, but it would be so fun.
So how'd she get this?
I think she scratched her face.
Really?
Just barely, but she's got sensitive skin.
Did you scratch your face?
It looks worse today than it did like 3 days ago when she did it. It's just her skin, the way it heals.
I didn't notice it until today.
Yeah, it actually is looking worse as it heals.
Yep. Getting into fights, Raelynn?
With herself.
Are you getting into fights?
You guys have her best interest in mind. You're probably the best people to make that judgment call. So that's why, I can be pretty comfortable saying, well, let's stop antibiotics, because I know I could treat it ultimately and eradicate it, but it requires doing things that you don't think are in her best interest. So that's where we're kind of like having to tease it out a little bit more and be more careful about what we recommend.
So even after that doctor's appointment, we're still not completely sure what we're going to do. We are probably 95% sure that we're going to take her off of antibiotics. They're pretty convinced that there's no possible way that she has infection in her anymore. She's been on these really strong antibiotics for over a year, so they're confident that all the infection's gone. Once again, our only really small reservation is that if there's even a chance that the infection could come back, we really don't want to do surgery. Raelynn's been through enough surgeries, and surgery is painful. So if surgery is even a possibility in their minds, we want to continue doing antibiotics. It doesn't sound like it's a possibility. It sounds like they're confident all the infection's gone. And even if she were to get a different infection, they're pretty confident that they could treat it with either more of the same antibiotics that we've been giving her or even IV antibiotics. So we're pretty sure come July, I think that's when we have to make a decision by, that she's going to be off of antibiotics, which will improve our sleep because she can't eat 2 hours before or 2 hours after getting the antibiotics. So we do that during the night when it's more convenient. I don't know how it's more convenient, but it is. We figured it out once. So it would help us to sleep better. But of course, we only want to do that if it's best for her. So we still have a couple months till we have to decide, but we're leaning toward letting her stop antibiotics. Anyway, that's where we're at. Always things to consider and weigh. That's life. I hope life is going well for you. God bless you. We'll see you again next time.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the